Hey, what's up, my people? It's much earlier by Masharia, and this is Macharia. Let's listen in to Daniel Toroitich, arap Moi.
Wale wanaozingatia kuongoza, musiweke Kenya chini. Musiweke msingi wa siasa zenu kwa chuki. Kama yuko mtu ametukana mimi namsamehe. Na kama yuko mtu ambaye nimesema chochote ambaye kimeumiza roho yake, unisamehe.
Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, known as Mzee Moi, was a prominent figure in Kenyan politics and one of Africa's longest-serving leaders. Born on September 2nd, 1924, in Kuriengo, a small village in Baringo County, Kenya, he played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of his nation, Kenya. This essay delivers into the career of Mzee Daniel Moi, exploring his early years, education, family, political journey, and his eventual passing. Mzee Moi's early life was marked by humble beginnings in a pastoralist community. His father, Kimoi Arap Chebi, was a farmer and herdsman, while his mother, Kabon, was a homemaker. Mzee Moi was the fifth of 8 children, and he grew up in a modest homestead, learning the values of hard work, community, and traditional Kenyan culture. Despite the limited resources available, young Moi demonstrated a strong commitment to education. He attended a local missionary school, and his academic prowess earned him a scholarship to the prestigious Alliance High School in Kikuyu. He was a significant opportunity for him, as Alliance High School was one of the most respected education institutions in Kenya. His time at Alliance laid the foundation for his future academic and political success. Moi's education journey continued when he joined the government-sponsored teacher training program at Kagumo Teachers Training College, where he honed his teaching skills. His experiences as a teacher in various primary schools solidified his connection with ordinary Kenyan citizens, which would later become a hallmark of his political career. He was not only an educator, but also a mentor to the youth, fostering their development and inspiring them to pursue knowledge. Moi's personal life was marked by several significant events, including his marriages and children. He married his first wife, Helena Bomet, in 1950, and they had 8 children together. However, their marriage faced challenges and they later divorced. In 1957, Moi married Lena Moi, with whom he had 3 children. This marriage lasted until his death. Throughout his life, Moi maintained a strong sense of family values and often spoke about the importance of family in Kenyan society. His dedication to his family and his desire to provide a stable and nurturing environment for his children were qualities that endeared him to many Kenyans. Moi's political journey began during the 1950s and the early 1960s, when Kenya was on the brink of independence. He actively participated in the formation of Kenya Africa Democratic Union, a political party that represented the interest of smaller tribes in contrast to the larger Kikuyu-dominated Kenya Africa National Union. Moi's commitment to KADU and his effective grassroots organizing skills led to his election as a member of the Legislative Council in 1957. As Kenya approached independence in 1963, tensions between KANU and KADU grew, and Moi's ability to build bridges became evident. In 1961, he joined KANU, and his leadership within the party grew. Following Kenya's independence on December 12, 1963, Jomo Kenyatta became the country's first president, and Moi was appointed as the vice president. Moi's tenure as vice president marked a crucial period in Kenya's history. During Kenyatta's presidency, Moi played a pivotal role in maintaining political stability and unifying the nation's diverse ethnic groups. He also oversaw various ministries, including Home Affairs and Education, which allowed him to continue his commitment to education and community development. However, the turning point in Moi's political career came in 1978 when President Jomo Kenyatta passed away, leading to Moi's elevation to the presidency. His presidency was marked with both significant achievements and controversies. Moi's presidency was characterized by several key policies and events that shaped Kenyans during his rule. The Nyayo philosophy was one of the central tenets of Moi's political career, presidency, and which emphasized peace, love, and unity. He encouraged Kenyans to live in harmony and fostered a sense of patriotism and national pride. The Nyayo philosophy was often manifested through education initiatives, cultural programs, and social reforms aiming at promoting these values. Although critics argue that the philosophy was sometimes used to suppress dissent, it also had a unifying effect on the nation. Building upon his background as an educator, Moi made significant investments in the education sector. His government established a network of primary and secondary schools with the aim of providing access to a quality education for all Kenyan children. Moi's commitment to education extended to university funding, leading to the creation of new universities and increased access to higher education for Kenyan youth. Moi's presidency saw also the implementation of land reforms aimed at addressing land tenure issues, and the government introduced a land buying scheme to enable landless Kenyans to acquire and own land. While these reforms were a step towards equitable land distribution, they faced challenges in implementation and allegations of corruption. Moi's presidency was also marked by political repression. His government was criticized for human rights abuses, including censorship of the media, detention of political opponents, and limitations on political freedoms. These actions led to both domestic and international criticism. Moi's economic policies faced challenges, particularly during the 1980s and 1990s when Kenya experienced economic hardship. The country faced inflation, corruption, and a declining economy. While there were some successes in economic diversification, challenges in governance and mismanagement hindered Kenyan economic growth. One of the most significant political developments during Moi's rule was the introduction of the multi-parties politics in 1991. Pressure from the opposition and international actors led to the repeal of the one-party system in Kenya. Moi won the first multi-party presidential elections in 1992 and was re-elected in 1997, though amidst allegations of electoral irregularities. Mzee Moi's legacy is a subject of great debate in Kenya and beyond. He was a complex leader, both admired and criticized for his policies and actions. These are the positive aspects of Moi's legacy. Peaceful transition of power. Moi's decision to step down peacefully and transfer power to his successor Mwai Kibaki in 2002 was a significant moment in Kenyan history. It demonstrated a commitment to democratic principles and a peaceful transition of power. Investment in education. Moi's investments in the education sector increased access to quality education for many Kenyans, contributing to the country's intellectual and human capital. Land reforms. Moi's efforts to address land tenure issues, while imperfect, were a step towards land reform and addressing historical injustices. Unifying the nation. His Nyayo philosophy promoted a sense of unity and patriotism among Kenyans, emphasizing the importance of peace and love. Controversies and criticism. Human rights abuses. And that is the end of our topic of today, who is the second president of the Kenyan Republic, Mzee Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. Thank you guys for listening and watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and see you on our next topic and next person that we are going to discuss. Thank you. Cheers.
Botswana, naona watu wa Kenya ambao wameelimika wengi, na hata mimi nikaona haya kusema wa rais wa Botswana, pengine atasema mimi nahamisha watu wa Kenya kwenda kule, lakini nilijawa na furaha hata nikawezesha ndege sahaba ziwe zikiruka kule, ili wawe wakije kuletea pesa jamii zao na kadhalika. Na si Botswana peke yake, sehemu nyingi, kwa sababu tuna watu ambao wameelimika. Natumaini walimu na wengine watapata nafasi ya kufundisha katika Angola, katika Mozambique na nchi zingine ambazo wanahitaji. Kilichoko sisi tuweke na kuimarisha umoja. Nilisema juu ya kutafuta kura. Tafuteni kura kwa amani. Kama mtu anakataza wewe kura, hapana kasirika. Hiyo ni haki yake.